Hi everybody, so this just came in. Let's go unbox this because I need to get off to work like usual. I try to do this right before I go work. Try to time it where I have enough time to record this and go on to work, basically. Okay, I kind of know what this is supposed to be, so I'm hoping it is what it is. Comes with 20-pound 150-yard power pole. That's complimentary from the seller. Ooh, yeah. It is what it is. You can see what this is. Stradic 5000. At least I got the correct one this time, because the last one was Buckus. It was, but on the other hand, the seller is trying to make up for it. Besides shipping label back and everything else, blah blah blah. I left a kind of junk, well, neutral feedback, just to be fair. That I ordered the 5000, he sent me over the 3000, then he didn't have no more 5000s in stock. It shouldn't have even been sent. He should have just contacted me and told me that they don't have the 5000. That would be a lot more simpler. And I would understand that easier than sending me a 3000. Sending me a 3000 and I get all mad because I have no use for a 3000, especially for this, what I've intended for this. So in here is bag of washers, I think. Washers over here. The clear tape. Some sort of tool, which I don't know yet. Never did own a Shimano ever. So parts book, well, directions and parts. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, directions, spinning wheel manual, parts diagram. Let's get on to the important thing. Okay, wait, let me put this on pause. Stop this for a little while. Sorry, my throat was giving me a problems and I kept on having to cough or clear my throat, so I figured turn it off for a little while. Handle, nice. Wrong side. This side I usually crank with. It seems awfully small for 5000. Kind of like the same thing as a Diawa. Oh, shoot, I'm not supposed to be saying this yet. Anyway, not like a Diawa. But I'm not going to be complaining one bit about the size. I'm not too sure if I should compare this. Ooh, boy. Oh, that feels good. Oh boy. Darn. This was absolutely wonderful. I like this knob. It's like a more rubberized than EVA compared to the Daiwas. This feels good. Sorry, just going off on nice click. Even though if I don't click it with the handle, I got accustomed to throwing it out closing the bell, make sure the line is going over the roller. So every single time I whip out, my hand is always going like this, pulling it towards the roller. So less chances of me making knots inside my line. So anyway, this is the 5000 Stradic. Should I test out the drag? Because if I'm not mistaken, this one is supposed to have some decent drag on here. Even if I'm not a drag type of person, it's nice to know that you have it. You have the amount. Damn, this feels good. So here's the reel. I'm not gonna line it with no 20 pound. I'm gonna still go with the 30. The reason why I'm gonna go with 30, this is a 5000 size reel. I was meaning to compare it to this. This is a 55. But look at the size difference. I don't know if that's very comparable. Maybe I should compare it. Maybe when I get around to doing things, I should compare it to the 4500. Because this seems like overkill compared to this size of a reel. I already spooled this with 30 pound braid from here. So I used up a lot because this 5500 can take up a lot of line. Oh boy. Thoughts. I still like my pen slammers. But darn, this feels good. I'll be honest, if I'm out there on the reef and waiting, I ain't gonna take this because this ain't no sealed body. I already saw on the YouTube, people already tried doing a dunk test and it didn't hold back the water. Water got into the body and blah blah blah. So I'm not about to follow in their footsteps, especially on salt water. Since I live Hawaii, everything I do is all salt water. Damn, this feels good though. Whew. Well, anyway, let's just close this up and gotta get on to work. Looks good. Thank you and have a good day. Hi everybody. Sorry, thought I was finished with the video, but I'm not. I forgot to tell you the reason why I wanted to buy this Stradic. Mostly because all the technology that you get for the amount of money. Since I've been watching the other guy, Tackle Advisors, he pointed out so many good things about this. Like the micro modular gear. I could care less about the amount of drag it has, but anyway, let's go to I can't read none of this because has a new, besides having the micro modular, you got me from when you say it's from Stella Technology, so basically it might be a lesser grade metal for the gears, but it's, once you say Stella Technology, I'll never buy a Stella because I just don't got the money for that. But has the X Protect, has wonderful drag, has a new anti-reverse bearing, and it's smooth as can be. Has a long spool. Because I'll be honest, I did not need this. I have enough reels. I have plenty pens. I just bought this other one that's, well, this is made in Malaysia, but it's fine. I just bought this other reel right prior to this, the Diawa Certate. And this is by far a better reel, supposedly. It's made in Japan. It feels awesome. So light in hand for 5000 series. More than likely I'd have to, actually I want to do a comparisons between this, the Shimano, the Stradic, and a pen, but the pen, I would have to probably go with the 4500 series, and I have all those in my car, both of them. I got either the Slammer and or the Spin Fisher, but has a wonderful knob, same as this. That's the reason why I want to get the 5000 series for both, because you go down to the 4000, then you get the T-handle, which I really don't like. I got so spoiled with the Slammer handles. It feels so comfortable. You can just grab it any which way. You just can just, and when you just want to give the fish whatever you want, it's so much easier. So, well, that's the reason why I want to extend this video. I actually wanted to make it nice and short, but anyway, yeah, that's the reason why I bought this, for the extra long spool. So that's a difference that the Daiwa does not have. It does not have the extra long spool. Wow, it's a difference, but extra long spool meant for better line lay and blah blah blah. Hopefully it does give a little bit more, but I know I'll be happy with this Daiwa. Even though if I'm Japanese, I can't read none of that's on the back there. Actually, can I? Just look like I couldn't, but I can. So 40 inches per turn, 6+1 bearing, 10.4 ounces, drag of 24 pounds, 6.2 to 1. I just couldn't get around having a high-speed reel. If I'm not mistaken, this one is just a regular, it's not a high-speed model. So P2, 300 yards, so that's probably like 20 pound. 12 pound test, 195 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I was just thinking, but this is made in Malaysia, so it's a darn sexy reel. It feels wonderful to spin. Anyway, so that's the reasons why, besides getting a good bang for the buck, you still get trickle down Stella technology, and I won't buy a Stella if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, well, thank you and have a good day.